When you look at asymmetrical horror games, straight away people think of DBD, Dead by Daylight. That's because that game has got such a stranglehold on that entire genre. Well, to be honest with you, it possibly is the best game in that genre, because you've got famous horror IP, plus you also got your own created content. And seeing that gun media now is fumbled again, not just the first time, this is the second time, remember, Friday the 13th, when they shut down the servers for that game this year, and I mean completely shut everything down, you can no longer play it. They've gone and done it to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now this game has been out for, what, 2-3 years? And they've already said, yeah, it's going bye-bye, we're not doing anything anymore, bye-bye. And with that, it's by here which really kind of pissed me off and has pissed so many other people off. They go on about, the team has news to share about what to expect in the future for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They didn't have to put that there because that's basically them saying, it's almost like, oh guys, read on, look what's happening. Then they do 3, and I mean 3 whole paragraphs. We done this, we did this, until they get by here. With that being said, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre will not be receiving any future content or support. This means that there will be no more DLC, no more balance updates, or bug fixes. After our upcoming May patch, you can still expect a few more patches in the future in order to transition towards peer-to-peer matchmaking. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre will still be playable and is not being delisted from storefronts. It will, give it time. Our community team will continue to interact with our players as we continue to celebrate the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with all of you who love this game just as much as we do. Yeah, that's them basically saying, yeah guys, we haven't got anything else now because we don't know what we're doing, we don't care about this game, we're gonna go on something else. And what is that? Well, after this entire just post, which to be like we said, it doesn't need all of this. It doesn't. It just needs to be like, right guys, we've got some bad news. The game is no longer going to be supported. Instead of saying, oh, we're happy, look what we've done this, we've done this. Great. You're getting people hyped up for when you say, haha, got you though. We're not helping you anymore. We're getting rid of the game. That's exactly what they've done. And for that, Gun Media and Gun Interactive is a piece of shit company. It really is. But then they sat at the end. What's next for Gun? Stay tuned. No. Now, if we actually go over to Reddit, where there's a lot of stuff going on there, on the forum. So yeah, this one by here, posted 3 days ago. Haha, laughing my fucking ass off. We're not going anywhere. We're here for the long haul. Good times ahead. Yeah, okay. You know, all I see are lies. They're a vile company. I'll never buy another game from them. The Gun motto. Can we all please unanimously agree never to support another Gun game after Texas Chainsaw? Fuck that stupid ass company for treating an incredible game like shit. Please, please, please people, whatever they release next, don't buy it. I'm so upset right now. And everyone is exactly the same, you know? I'm so disappointed, honestly. I hope they don't get another chance in developing games again. They are already implying on X that they are working on another horror games. All they're doing is wasting their time and money. Gun being incompetent as always. Yeah, to be honest with you, this was a full-on cash grab. It really was. When the game was released, and you had the first, the trailers and everything else, and the game was out there for a little bit, data miners already got some of the DLC content that was in the last batch of DLC released. Yeah, so they knew exactly how long they were going to have the game. This is why they never went and got any of the rights to the following films. They didn't want to do it because they knew it cost too much money. And to be honest with you though, if they did get Texas Chainsaw 2, 3, 4, A New Beginning, the remake, the legacy sequels, all they had to do was able to get those Leatherfaces, this game would have been a lot better. They would have made a hell of a lot more money. But they didn't want to spend the money because they were like, oh no, We just want to knock a game out there, get it out there quick, and that'll be it. They did it with Friday the 13th. Well, you can actually put in the whole legal battle with that franchise, but Gun Media just fumbled that no matter what. But we had that one by there. We've also got this. Me thinking this game would make a comeback. Me, dumbass. I hate it when Andy or someone at Gun Media has the nerve to say, stay tuned, when the game is in critical condition or dies. That's all. Yeah, and the worst thing is when they've actually gone out, and I believe it was last year, they actually handed a lot of development for this game to a different company. They weren't even on it its full cycle. They weren't, which is absolutely just disgusting. You got by here, this game is dead, where they're saying about what's happening. There's a petition to save the game, but it's not going to work. Gun Media cannot give the game to anyone else. They will have to go to the actual franchise owners and say, we want to take this game over, which they would more than likely say, sorry, you can't, because that was with them. If you want to make a game, you can, but it can't be the same. That's what will happen there. But we also got this as well. Gun counting our money and celebrating their cash grab, which is exactly true. Now, with them saying stay tuned, I really, and I mean really hope they do not get Halloween or any other majorly loved franchise horror, because they will ruin it. They've done it with Texas Chainsaw, they've done it with Friday the 13th. It's exactly the same as Evil Dead. You had all these great characters, this rich, vibrant history. You got a franchise which has got 7 to 10 films in. You're going to be able to make a great game if you take a lore from each one, put it into a single player mode, or overall just one massive story mode. It would have worked. It would be great. But no. When you look at certain games which are currently out now and have been out for 5, 6, 7 years, some of those games are still getting DLC and still getting hundreds of thousands of people playing each week. When you don't care about your game, this is what happens. And it sucks. But guys, let us know down below what you think of this. Are you looking forward to what Gun Interactive are doing next? Do you want them to have no horror IP? I'm on that road right by there. I don't want them to have anything else to be done with horror. Make up your own game. Do what you want. Just don't ruin the horror's favourite genre, which is exactly what they've done. Like and subscribe, folks, and I'll see you soon.